Popularly known as jigar in Hindi and Jokrit in Bengali, the liver is one of the most vital organs of the human body. Thus, the importance of liver in our system is immense. But what could be the reason behind such liver damage?
The functions of liver for our body are innumerable. We cannot count the amount of work the liver does for our body. For helping in digestion of the food to maintaining the body temperature.
The number of functions that the liver has to do are huge. It's not just an organ in which blood goes in, blood comes out. It's not just an organ which produces a few things. It has a huge range of functions, including, for example, the way in which the body controls its own temperature is also partly because of the liver.
If you see the causes of liver diseases which requires liver transplantation ultimately, the most common things are hepatitis B, C, alcohol, and presently one thing that is coming up and it is increasing in numbers, that is fatty liver, that is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is increasing in its incidence and causing chronic liver disease and leading to transplantation ultimately. So this is one set of common causes that requires liver transplantation in adults. If you see the pediatric population, the children, you'll see that one problem is in absence of bile duct or biliary tree in the outside the liver that drains the bile from the liver to the intestine. That part is absent, and these children ultimately require liver transplantation. In fact, the first successful liver transplantation was done in one such child. So there is a lot of finance involved in this. So this, I think, make the liver transplantation a unique surgery.
If you're thinking of doing a liver transplant on any patient, what I think is the most important part is the patient, the person who is having the liver which is giving him trouble, he should be motivated.
A living donor liver transplant is perhaps the most complex undertaking on the human body as of today anywhere in the world. This complexity is not just in terms of surgical technical excellence that is required, not just in terms of meticulous attention to detail in every single part of both the operations. Here there are two operations which are taking place simultaneously in two operating rooms. But the complexity is also in terms of the huge amount of resources involved, the number of doctors involved, probably more than 50 to 70 doctors are involved in different specialities throughout the transplant and post-transplant period.
However, for the common people, the psychological implications to handle such a huge procedure would be massive.
The huge amount of emotional implications it has for the donor, for the recipient, the family. There are certain things which perhaps are not easy to appreciate. For example, the donor psychology. The donor doesn't just put in the liver on stake. It's not just half the liver that the donor is putting in this operation. It's also an emotional investment. It's also the donor gets to see the result of his half liver starting to work in the recipient, who may be a very close relative like a husband or a wife.